Outsiders! Finally, I get to talk about this. The Outsiders is a book about honkies doing greaser things in 1950s land, and they punch people with their like they punch people. The title makes it sound like another stupid dystopian novel, but thankfully it's not. Tell me, how many dystopian novels don't revolve around a kid rebelling in a world where a corrupt government kills children for very specific reasons? Hunger Games, Divergent, Among the Hidden, Maze Runner, Unwind, The Giver, more like Give Me a Break already. Again, The Outsiders is not a dystopian novel, but one of the book covers makes it seem like one. Apart from that, it's a very good coming-of-age novel. I actually read this for my 8th grade class and I thought it was amazing. Then I read Flowers for Algernon, and that was actually better. That being said, y'all know what this means. It's time to watch the movie. Yay! Yay! The movie was directed by the guy who worked on The Godfather, so it has to be good, right? Well, fame can do many things to a man who influenced the rise of the gangster genre, so does that mean this movie is another uninspired cash grab made of some or books? I believe it's a mix of good execution and cheesy moments. It's good and meh at the same time. Only the cheesier parts are the most memorable, but other than that, it's whatever. If you want to get into the action and drama of this film, buy it, because I'm going to spoil this film for everyone. However, if you're not at all interested or you already saw the movie, feel free to listen to whatever I have to say. So, final spoiler warning for the unfamiliar crowd. Okay, we good? Okay, let's dive into it. We arrive in Oklahoma at a movie drive-in theater where we meet our main lower-class characters, the Greasers. Their names are Ponyboy, Soda Pop, Daryl, Johnny, Tupid, Dallas, and Steve. Okay, maybe not all of them are at the first scene, but what do you want from me? I haven't seen this film in 20 years. The rivals are the Socs. That's right, it's Socs, not Sox. The Sox, God, the Socs are wealthier and they act like total stink boys, so they're the bad guys. One day they get into a fight and Ponyboy, the main character, drowns one of the Socs, Bob. Johnny, another greaser, thinks that's not enough and proceeds to stab him. The movie then realizes, oh wait, I'm a PJ movie, and fades to red. Here's where the plot thickens. Once the police find out who killed Bob, Ponyboy and Johnny go on a cargo train and they hide in a church. Otherwise, Ponyboy will be sent away to another home and Johnny will be charged for manslaughter. It makes sense the more you think about it. I mean, all Ponyboy did was give someone a swirly, but Johnny just flat out stabs the guy as if there was no tomorrow. But forget about that, let's start playing poker. Oh, and something about Gone with the Wind. Let's fast forward a bit. And then lunchtime. After that, they go back to the church only to find it's burning and also children are in there. Looks like Satan enjoyed his first day of Sunday school. The Greasers are like, back off, this is our turf! And they decide to get the children out of the church. And because Johnny's not a strong boy, he lights on fire and suffers the most. The others just heal and that's it, who cares? The boys become criminal heroes. Like, this episode's a mess. Even though Ponyboy and Johnny are like, didn't they kill someone? And they all go to the hospital to see Johnny. To avenge him, they decide to do a final showdown with the Socs. One of the Greasers says, "I gotta do it for Johnny!" And then they do it for Johnny. Greasers win, Johnny's unimpressed, and he dies. Also, Dallas gets shot by the police. Later in the film, the police just go, whatever. And Ponyboy is allowed to stay in his home. He reads Gone with the Wind and finds a letter from Johnny. Johnny fades in a little in the background and talks about how saving children was worth the sacrifice of his own life. Ooh. The camera awkwardly zooms in on Johnny's ghost, and Ponyboy decides to write a school report about what just happened in the film. Everything comes full circle, and the movie ends. Yeah, this movie's a pretty weird one. On one hand, it's dramatic and it gives realism to its own world and characters, but on the other hand, it's... Why? But I had an enjoyable experience overall, and it was actually really good. While the movie can be dramatic and hilariously melodramatic, is it worth your time? Not really. No. Keep in mind, I watched this film after reading the book in school, so of course I'm gonna forget a movie based off of a school book. That includes all of the black-haired, similar facial feature characters. Ponyboy and Johnny are all I know, but that's it. Anyway, that's The Outsiders for you. I've been your punching bag, and remember, if you feel like suggesting a topic for me to cover, do it for Johnny.